Well, okay, okay. Everything works. Nothing is broken yet. The stream is live. Chat works. The bot is up and running. The game hasn't crashed yet. Tracking works. Whew. Hi everyone. How are you? Guess who has had his fair share of technical difficulties today? Well, he has whoa, $50.
Sorry.
And his name is Yami. Thank you, son. What the heck? Why? Thank you. Why are you sorry though? Oh, thank you. Hi everyone. Okay. It's so good to be here. I'm incredibly happy to be here. Hello everyone. I'm happy to be here. Hi Celestia. Welcome. Oh wait. I'm supposed to be spooky. Hang on. Engaging. Spook mode. Are you scared yet? I look a little bit more like a girl at the moment, don't I? Which I guess that can be frightening. It was scary to me when I was in school. Anyway, it's just a new model. It's still the same old guy, you know. Can't say old. Don't call me old. I'll cry. How are you? And thank you so much for the hecking $50, Sans. You slept through. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Don't worry about it. There's time on Monday, so we can schedule a new call. Sans is talking about on Patreon. The patrons on the highest tiers get 1 hour basically of hanging out, talking, chatting, maybe playing a game or something every month. And that's what the list. So don't worry about it. Okay, fam. Thank you. First and foremost, can we get some hugs for Son and my hiccups as well? And hello. There has been so much jank as of late. I've had a suspicious, and I will use the word suspicious, an unusual and strange amount of technical difficulties that don't make any sense. Let me just expand a little bit. Hang on. You're not seeing this. Speaking of difficulties, I've just reset OBS and some things aren't when they're supposed to be. All my software and hardware is acting really weird, and I'm feeling, does anyone remember those it's like a meme, Y2K, it's coming to mess you up, or something like that. It's I don't know if that meme died out, but during the change of the millennium, there was this big scare from tech companies, basically, so you would buy their garbage products, that at the turn of the millennium, everything would crash and everything would be chaos. And I'm feeling that's what's going on with my tech right now. I mean, there is a lot of hardware, it is a lot of software. I'm just really, really relieved that it works. And I'm in time. Welcome everyone. It is good to be here. That's what I'm saying. Nekomiya-chan, welcome. And welcome Salatia, welcome everyone that's new. If you're new here, of course, my name is Yami. If you're not new here, hello. My name is not Yami, it's Snailman. Vad in med that? Yes, Y2K23. Alright, we have a spooky stream ahead of us. We're going to play one of my favorite things, which is Chilla's games. I love these weird games. They're spooky, they have a strange sense of humor, and have a very indie look to them, if you know what I mean. Yes. Snailman123, it's a powerful username. Oh, hello there, Vomit VT. That's a wonderful name for a VTuber, isn't it? So, my name is Yami, it means darkness. Yushige Yuki, welcome. How are we? I'm Yami. It's very nice to meet you all. So, I was just saying that everything was kind of breaking apart. Everything was just not really working. So I'm just really happy that it is working at the moment. How have you been though? Welcome. Thank you for coming. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Yes, my chat is a little bit delayed too. Oh, it is what it is. Head pan. Let's see, does it work? Oh, there it is. Just a little bit too late. Thank you, Daisy. Oh, hey yo, Zanzibar! Thank you for the 10 kid subs. What the heck? Listen, I really appreciate it, but don't feel like you have to because you feel guilty or anything, because it's okay. We'll schedule a new call on Monday. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs, though. Thank you for gifting too. This, no, I think Vo, to Pumpkin, Pyramid Pancake, Drug, Leafy, Gucci Gummy, Snooze Gaming, Timmy and RBK. Thank you. That was fun. Okay. But yeah, no guilt gifting. Don't ever feel like you have to. Plus my little box is pink now. Oh, it's true. So welcome everyone. We have a spooky stream ahead of us. My streams are usually both spooky and comfy at the same time when it's Sunday. Hence the name. Comfy horror stream. Yeah, so speaking of things just not working for some reason, there's this weird thing going on with some of the most important part of my work for it to be sustainable, which is Instagram and TikTok. It sounds ridiculous when I say it, but the reason is Twitch doesn't really push me at all. So only through Instagram and TikTok have I been able to reach new people to come and watch me, because the true thing with streaming is your audience isn't gonna stick around, and when they go away, if new people won't know that you're real and that you exist, then well, there won't be anyone to watch you eventually. So they've been changing things around. Hey Mariana Titovsky, hello. They've been changing things around in this very strange way. Where basically my followers don't see my stuff, but it's there. I post every day. I've been posting every day on Instagram for like half a year, and I have 40,000 followers. 40,000. Can you guess how many views I get since this update? I get 3,000 out of 40,000. And it's kind of, well, it's kind of soul crushing. I'm working on getting on top of that, but yeah, it's messed up. And TikTok did the same thing. So this month has been hard for a lot of streamers, and I'm working on it. But I just wanted to say thank you, for being around and following here and stuff, and having notifications on if you actually want to watch me stream. Thank you. And, translate to Swedish. Thank you for all. Tack för allt. Funny algorithm moment. Why follow creator if you won't get creator stuff? When I follow a person, I want to see that. I want to see the stuff that person makes. What's the point? And besides, why do I have to have 40,000 followers who don't get my stuff? What's the point? What am I gonna do with this? Take a nice snapshot and print it and be like, hey, 40,000, that's a number. Quality over quantity. Yami, you have the best viewers. Look at these amazing people. Oh yeah, everyone is so sweet. I appreciate you guys very much. I hope you know that. I really do. And hey everyone, thank you for joining in. Hope it gets fixed soon. I don't know if it will. So if I seem a little bit upgiven, which I shouldn't be, I'll get over it and I'll figure it out. I always do. I did write a song about this. The feed has been a mess lately. Yeah, I get a lot of garbage that I don't want on my feeds. Like for real. Hey, so I have a really hard time waking up. It's just a thing. Waking up in the morning is really hard for me. and oftentimes I need something to catch my attention or something to focus my consciousness on. And oftentimes that's TikTok, because it's like the first easiest thing, you know? That's pretty much the only one I watch TikTok. I also do a little bit of swiping and stuff when I upload my stuff, but not that much. And it's garbage. Why can't I just get to see the stuff that I follow? Have you tried using IG advertising? You can target based on interest. I'm considering it. I'm going to do that for my music stuff, but I heard that Instagram, that stuff is also kind of bad. How do I thank you? 13 moms, wow. Thank you so much, Tara. Mwah. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The thing is, how do I thank you? When you pay, maybe you pay $30 for 3,000 views a day for an ad, basically. And when you pay that, it's $30 for something that you're supposed to get anyway. If I have 40,000 active followers, I think I have 30,000 active. I'm assuming at least some of my stuff is gonna reach them, you know. But apparently now I have to go and pay $50 a day just to reach anyone. Anyway, let's not. I'm not here to complain. Thank you, Choco. Do you reach people who don't follow you? No, I don't. I don't. That's the problem. I only reach some followers. And barely that, and no other new. So they did something. They either did something to my account, or they did something to the algorithm in general, but it's bad. Oh, with the advertisement. I don't have the money though. Anyway. You see, if you've been looking for my stuff, it's there. I post it. I make skits and I post edited clips, and it's fun stuff. And it's real. It's there. Instagram is my main social media. I like to update people and stuff there and show off my fun clips and stuff. You see, so you can check that out. Anyway. Today I went for a really long walk and it felt wonderful. Have you ever done that? You're like frustrated or tired or something, and you're like, you know what? Screw everything. I'm gonna put on my shoes and my coat, and I'm gonna walk really fast in a direction. And then when you've done that, you feel really good afterwards. I do that. It's really good. You should try it. Just out you go. Doesn't really matter where, as long as it's not unsafe, I guess. Yeah, just go. Feels great. Recommended. I hate that walks are so good for your health and your mood, but they are. Very recommended. All right. So, yeah, I've been working on a lot of stuff, and I've been thinking. Know how I have an idol thing coming up? Hey there, Kuya. I have an idol thing coming up, and I've been thinking a lot about this. What's that? Yes. So what if I make like nicely produced YouTube videos about leading up to it, like why I want to do it, what's the history behind my music, what are my influences, here are the things that I'm working on currently, where am I at, because it's kind of like a really big project. And I feel like maybe that could make it really fun, so you can actually see that I'm also working on stuff. And stuff like that on my YouTube. Maybe that could be a lot of fun. Did you get a Valentine's this year? Yes. You're my Valentine. You're all my Valentine. By the way, just saying, there's a dinner at my mom's place on Friday, and she would be delighted if you and I could make it. So what are you bringing? I've done this bit before. I will. Like a documentary. I think so. I think so. Oh, hey, Vitti. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, share. Okay, wait. Oh, woo. Okay, hang on. Okay, there's a hype train. I'm gonna grab my guitar and I'm gonna sing you something. I've been really yeah, I just wanted to explain why if I sound a little bit tired, that's why. But don't think for a second that I'm not super happy to be here, because I am, and I always am. Okay, guitar. Guitar. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Do, do, do. All right. Oh, there we go. Ah, I messed up my keys and stuff. All right, fam. So It's provocative. No, it's not. It gets the people going. All right. All right. All right. Let's see here. Moon Prism Power. Make up. Ah, I have been waiting to do that. Do 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 Sailor Young. All right. Yeah. So if you just joined us, or if you don't know, I make my own music too. Maybe just actually talking about my idol stuff. And maybe I should just make a little documentary, kind of journaling all my work and why I want to do stuff and stuff like that. And thank you so much for all your gifts. I really appreciate it. We're gonna have a really good time today. I love these games and I can't get enough of them. However, for some reason, it appears some of them are just kind of. These don't work with the whatever normal streaming setup you would have when you're a VTuber. Which is strange because Chilla's games are mainly played by, or they're marketed through, being played by VTubers. Is that my new avatar? Yes, it is. It is. It's not a new avatar, it's just a new outfit. Look. If I do this. Oh, wait. Sad. I still have some very awkward keys that I have to fix. I need to sit down and do this. Oh. Thank you, Daisy. Let's see here. Ta-da! There we go. I just, look. Good old vanilla Yami. And then you just get some makeup and other clothes and hair in there. And there you go, rosy transformation. So we haven't done this yet, but we should do this. We should do the Yampasöv, yeah. Can you do the tea? What the actual heck is the tea? The tea? Potato? Potato. You mean potato Yami? He's three-dimensional, so there's it's harder. Well, if you want to hear the potato Yami voice, here you go. I'm gonna set you on fire. Because I love you. And that's what friends do. Oh well. There you go, alright. Anyway. How are we doing? Let's do the emphasis, shall we? So I can make sure that I can greet all of y'all and you feel welcome and greeted and appreciated and beautiful and I love you and we're having dinner at my mom's in 4 hours. Bring her a gift. So 3, 2, let's say it back by the way. 1, yampas, yampacho, 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 yampacho. Okay. Did you do it? Oh, yeah, my chat is all wonky and stuff, but you did do it. Thank you. Yampas, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Yampas, så to Pai, to Red Lion, to Zanzibar, to Pia. And to I'm gonna call myself an AIDS tuber from now on. A hiccup tuber. Ta-da! Yamas! Gumi! Ikari Rose in spirit. Lens, Mikoel, Dena, Ro, Louie. Pai, Topas, Yampasu. Nat, Woman. Yampas, Yampas, Yampasu. Are you kidding me? 99 more hiccups in a month. That's illegal. Technical difficulties include hiccup, apparently. That's more so a physical difficulty. They're fun. Wow. I don't know where I get them. Okay. We have played games from Chilla's before. They are truly wonderful and strange, bizarre games. The surrealism, the strange sense of humor, and the horror coming from, usually they're like very, very, very culturally tied to Japan. So it's based off of fears or maybe folklore, ghost stories and stuff from Japan. Makes it a very interesting experience. Can you do any sort of meta growls and stuff like that? Yeah, I usually only do them when I'm warmed up though, but yeah, I can. I do it in some of my songs. It is sweet Pucky. I don't know if I should try. But you know, basically if you want to growl, you shouldn't do the fry one, that will mess up your vocal cords. You should do the false chord one. It's basically when you use the vocal cords that, like back when we weren't quite human yet, we were more so primates, we needed to roar sometimes. So, you know, they're kind of further down and you go, oh! That sounded terrible. But yeah, that's how you do it. It's okay, I can do it. It's not though. But it's that hollow sounding weird sound you get from using your false chords. Fear Phantom, what is that? Or Fear Phantom? I don't know what that is. Hi, Pucky. Okay. Okay, hear me out. Before we start the stream, I was doing a lot of things at the same time, including testing for real 3 different games. And they didn't work, any of them. And this one worked. It worked. Okay. And if it doesn't work now, then I will yeet Potato Yami out of a window. Like a horror game that happened in real life. No, not that happened. Also, Daisy, did you get your Evo? I don't remember. Well, there you go. Dum 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 dum. So for his sake, as little agent of chaos, for his sake, let's hope this works. Do 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 do. Do 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 da do 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 dum 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 do 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 do. Oh man, this is my favorite stock sound effect. It's the fluorescent buzz. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please work. Please work. There's some jank, but I think it works. I think. Welcome, Flo.
あいつ急に家に来いってなんでかな
Suddenly invited me to his house. I wonder why. It is a little bit framey, isn't it? Uh-oh. Well, we'll see about this. Maybe. Wait. Maybe. How do I... Okay. I'm gonna try something. We're going to try... I could have sworn this worked really well before stream. But, you know, while life being what it is. Windowed. Please work. Please work, or kudasai. Wow, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. There we go. ASMR right there. There we go. Okay, nobody touch anything. Nobody touch anything. Oh my god, it's worse! No! How does this even... Wait. The game run fine. Wait, let me see. What if I do this? Mic is popping, yeah. Well, this has not happened to me before. Well, it happened suddenly with this game. Wow, I guess we're not playing Sing. Hello? Oh. Mic back. You see what I mean? Potato Yummy is gonna fly. You can still hear me, right? I hear now. Okay, thank you. What's happening? I I wish I knew. I wonder if I have some weird computer thing happen to me. Okay. Type an A in chat if you can hear me. Well, what the heck then? Then what's a good horror game? What's a good horror game I can A, afford, and B, play? Party Zomboid. Do I own that? Oh, yeah, I do. Well, let's see here. Indie, horror, safe for work. Skip the backgrounds. We played that one. Single player. Okay, hang on. Thank you, Abby. Well, it appears, despite my efforts, I'm getting pwned. No one lives under the lighthouse. Oh yeah, I promised to play that one a really long time ago. Fear of Phantom. Let me just look that one up. Fear of Phantom, PH, or Fear of Phantom. Yeah, sorry about the scuff. I don't know what's going on, but we will play. No one lives, and I don't know this game. No one lives under the lighthouse. That was the horror game I gifted you. Wait. What is it called? It looks so lovely. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, keep going. It isn't a Yami stream without scuff. Actually, fam, I've been really proud of having like 0 scuff on my stream. And this week, everything changed when the scuff attacked. Don't worry about it. I'm getting games. You have one you want? Just send me a Steam name sometime. Oh, thank you. House by Spooky Pixel House. That's not Spooky's House of Jump Scares? It's just named House? Oh. See here. I have that house. That's a horror game? No Fear of Phantom. Oh, I see. Oh, it's a pixel horror game? Whoa. Interesting. You know what? Today's variety stream. We're going to start with No One Lives Under the Lighthouse because this game is actually really highly regarded. No one. It's highly regarded. It's fairly new. It's fairly recent, and it's already like some sort of indie classic, cult classic. So we're doing that. There is a bunch of horror games that I want actually, but yeah, we can talk about that later. Let's see here. Okay. Don't worry about it. Thank you for being patient with me, by the way. I usually don't suffer from this much scuff. I usually don't suffer from scuff at all, but I think usually what happens is if something goes wrong, everything else does too. I think, in fact, even there's a name for that. Oh, no more jazz. There we go. There's a name specifically for when something just kind of crashes down on you. Oh, hi Kate. Oh, heck. Look at that layering, huh? Hey, good. Wow. Down here. There we go. Hey, Fido. Snowballing, is that the word? Snowballing. It's okay though, I believe him. Aha! Game doko. Game is loud. It should be fine now, right? The problem snowball? Yeah. I guess so. Alright, I heard really good things about this game. The game shouldn't be loud. There shouldn't be any microphone crackling. There's no stuttering. Nothing is currently on fire or smells burning. we're ready to go. All right. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around. How's that score? Oh, even though it's pixel, I see. All right. Disgusting controls. Disgusting, I tell you. Camera speed, please. Wait, did I just not? No. Controls. And then I'm gonna do graphics up a little bit. There we go. Smooth camera, no. Play, yes. Oh, somewhat better. Yeah, watch out. You might end up in the spooky lighthouse. Oh. Lantern in the lantern house. How's the game called? No one lives under the lighthouse. I hope it says so. If not, please let me know. Yeah, crank that soul, ya boy. Crank that say so, boy. I wonder what this does. It's a lot of rope. Hey yo, sandbags. What's that good for? No, wait, no. I don't like that sound. Oh, no, wait, stop. Oh, hello? Sorry, do you think you could speak up a little? I can't hear you over the gears of whatever. Climb. That's how those work. I didn't know old lighthouses work like that. Alright, let's light this bad boy up. Got some carotene or something? Wow. This game is supposed to be very good. This game is supposed to be like good. Yeah, like for real that good. You store potential energy to be converted into rotational force. That's a funny way to say that the thing is tugging the thing so it spins. Uses a counterweight to spin. No, the thing is pulling the thing so to make it spin. Previous keeper disappeared. Oh, hang on. There we go. You're a fan of me lobster, aren't ya? I know, I've seen it. There is no one on the island. Wait, I don't think these are. Hang on. I love everything I've seen from the lighthouse, but I haven't seen the full thing. Ye look like ye knows the job, do you? You should light this lamp in the evening and keep it working until the sunrise. Good luck with your presentation, Dakoya. Sleep tight. If the sleep isn't tight, I'll come and I'll scold ya. The establishment will end in resistance and it will get back here in a week. Is this real language? Where's Kalayan when you need him? Good luck. Don't lose your mind from the lonely. What? I mean, spin without the A. Spin. Bye, Uncle. See ya. Oh. Okay. Well, hang on. I'm gonna put that. Wife, come out. Okay. Did you know that my accent is basically the Swedish version of kind of the Scottish accent to the English? Because there's Scottish in my accent. My Swedish accent has Scottish and German in it. it's pretty interesting. So we really roll our R's, for example. You know how I say R when I speak English? Well, when I speak Swedish, I go R. Hey, it's a fishy. Get out of here! I mean, get out of here! Eller, hallå där! Bort med dig! Just det! Så bara. Yeah, yeah. My accent has really hard R's in it. You cannot speak it far back in the throat. And it's very, it's like considered the comfiest and the nicest sounding Swedish accent there is. And I haven't reflected on it until I met a lot of Swedish people later on in life who did not grow up in Gothenburg. Who told me, listen, fam, I don't really understand what you're saying. I mean, I guess it happened with my family up in Norrland, which is northern Sweden, which is like it's its own thing and its own culture and everything. And them I could kind of understand. But my I didn't know that people that lived a lot closer, like other people that lived in southern Sweden, actually struggled with it too. Like people in Stockholm didn't understand me sometimes, and I was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" So, can someone please give me a phrase that I could translate and demo, like give examples for? Oh, this is where I poop. Hey, what happened to that other guy? Did he just not ease up and left? That explains why you sound so great. From Gothenburg. Hey TL, how you poggin'? The genealogy, when I got to my Swedish ancestors, I get super confused of the son and daughter surnames. Slapping names and last name together gets super confusing. No, it doesn't. No. That's how you were named. You were named after your parents. So, son of Yami. Yami son. Daughter of Yami. Yami dotter. Or Yami dotter. It's not that hard. In my opinion. It's just a Norse thing. You weren't named after your occupation when you were named after who your parents were. Do I have siblings? Yes, I do. I do. Key. I sleep here. And apparently I poop here too. Disgusting. Tor Odinsson. Exactly. You got it. Oh, she's adorable. Thank you. I keep going because you can't just say stuff like that. You can't just flatter me and then not take responsibility. You gotta keep going. Why do you pee in the shower here? Ugh. You poop in your bed and you pee in your shower. Disgusting. I'm out. Nope. Hey Flame, I'm well. I hope you're well too. Okay. The quote is, I would like to purchase a sandwich, please. Okay. So in what you would, I guess, refer to as regular Swedish, you would say, kan jag få köpa en macka? Nej. Kan jag få köpa en smörgås, tack? Kan jag få köpa en smörgås, tack? In my accent it would be, kan jag få köpa en macka, tack? Kan jag få köpa en macka, tack? Kan jag få köpa en smörgås, tack? Or maybe something that has... I didn't do that. I did not break that wind. Slander. So, or for example, hey you. Stop. I need to talk to you. That would be, hallå du, stanna, jag behöver prata med dig. Or in my accent that would be, hallå där, stanna, behöver snacka med dig. It's just, I don't know. It's just very different. And for the longest time, I had a Scottish, I guess, hint in my accent, and I didn't understand what it was, but it was from there, and then I kind of got rid of it. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Wait, maybe? Oof. Oh, stupid gaming, gotta pay attention and unpack and stuff. I'm gonna yeet myself. Fine. Never sent a pass. Hey, Senator. Alright, let me just crank this bad boy up. Because I know not everyone has the same as me. There we go. There we go. Interesting. Like, I like Scottish accent a lot. Scottish is beautiful. Very beautiful. There's a truly wonderful, unique band that I love dearly called the Twilight Sad, and they sing in Scottish, and it is so wonderful to listen to. And they really, really, you know, roll their R's. We dance to see them all, try to save them all. Dance to save them all. You didn't have to kill them all. Agree. Make a school on holidays? Not much, but something. Ooh, okay, that's nice. Let's see, let's put our things here. Put our things here. Put it, oh. That was not intuitive. What's this? I thought I thought they had drawn something else on whatever this is for a while there, and I was very upset. A pipe. Put it in there. A rain. That's all. Yeah, you should really consider listening to the Twilight Sad. They're wonderful. I've seen them live twice, and it's an amazing experience every time. I get really emotional and I scream along to their songs. Oh, brushy brushy. Come here. I'm gonna brush your teeth. You've been slacking with your teeth brushing, you slob. I'm here to to fix that for you. Open wide. No? Can I? No? Oh, I need this. Meat. Have you ever struggled trying to translate something? I mean, from Swedish to English? Or in general? Because in Japanese I try to translate things all the time, just as practice, and I always mess it up. Carrying a broom sideways, very responsible. The design is very human. Many friends don't brush their teeth properly, so I invented this ginormous toothbrusher to brush your teeth properly with or without your consent. Alright. What is this? What am I looking at? Nobody did poop in here, which is good. Favorite word in Swedish? Something that sounds funny or cute to you? It's not a word, it's two words, but it's hallålar, which is just how we say like hello in Gothenburg. It's also how we say like oi, hey, you. What are we supposed to do? Oh, let's go down the hatch. Let's go down the hatch. let's let's go down the hatch. Oof. Oh, hey yo. What is that? No, no, seriously, what is that? Is that a person? Is that a... What the heck? I don't actually know where to go right now. We're falling, we're falling, we fall apart. We're falling. Twilight Sad makes sad they call it sad Scottish music. That one's good too. Oh, 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 ha, oh, ha, ooh, ha. Yeah, bye, Ella. Okay. Was I supposed to do that? Take a bath. Thank you, King. I'm glad you like my new outfit. It's one of 3 now. Cool spooky games. Spooky and texture warping. Look at this. Look at that. This is just something people do on purpose. I'm pretty sure you mark a texture to warp. This is... It's not a bug, but it's a side effect of a specific type of texture mapping that was used in the PlayStation 1. And nowadays, people use it because they like the surreal aesthetics of it. And it makes me sick. Listen to this guy, he needs to do some cardio. So, when night falls, we fix the lighthouse. Okay. Also, amount of siblings, I only have 1. There it is. Ugh. My poor brain can take it. Have I sound when I run? I mean, me too. I have asthma, right? So, by default, I have a hard time breathing whenever I move around and stuff. But that's not, you know, keeping me from exercising and working out and doing my jiu-jitsu and stuff. It's a cult totem. Oh, we still have that? Oh, the cult totem is for worshipping me and no other voice. It is there so you can sit down on your knees and go, only Yami. Only Yami. And you can do that together. And you can give me offerings by the totem and I'll come and get them. Someone's looking like a cutie patootie, thank you. I'll be here. It's only Ah, I already did this. I knew what to do. I knew what to do when I wasn't thinking, and now that I'm thinking, I didn't know how to do it. That's interesting. I think I had a brain fart, I think it's the word. You know, it's basically when you're trying to think about something or you're really trying to do something and your brain goes imagining Yami crawling out of the vent ring style, get the offerings. And then I go, yes, yes, the master is pleased. The master approves of your offerings. Hey, Sapchow. How you doing? Are you kidding me? This always happens to me. Another one? Alright. Hey, Yami. Yeah, the outfit is called Rosie. Rosie is fine. Separate the bones, yampons. Okay. Well, I hope you like these stairs. I'm running out of mouse mat. Ah, there we go. Duck, hello. Welcome. How's it hanging? Okay. Filled it up. Boy. Like a normal person, let's run up these metal stairs. Up this ginormous Kaval lighthouse. In the middle of the ocean. It's totally safe. Have you been? I've been good, but I've been struggling with technical difficulties a lot. What? Feel bad because I got sick? Gonna stay for a bit and get some rest. Yes, please go have some rest. Or if this is your rest, it's fine too. You like this version of the avatar? Thank you. I don't really like the word femboy, but I can understand why you use that word. I don't really vibe with it. It's just an outfit. Someone called it girly pop, which I think was really cute. You love this game? Oh, Pagan. Have you played it? Oh. Hey. Don't do that. It's very meaningful. Oh. Okay. Think you look wonderful and you're very sweet. Mwah. Thanks. Oh. Yeah, bye. My dude. What? My brother in Christ, this is a strange way. Oh my god, it's a mirror. It's a mirror. Wow. Hey, thank you, Zanzibar. Oh my god, I thought a police constable man, sir, was outside of my window and it's a mirror. Ah. Nice. Good. Oh. Wait. Oof. Alright. I'm gonna take this. Is this policeman? I don't think so. Ew, this meat has been hanging out here for a while. Maybe this meat is dried actually. Maybe it's smoked and dried. Miss Yami, come out of the creepy house with your hands up. This house isn't that creepy. Oh. Hey yo. Thank you, Lord of Bones. And Jaconda lovely, welcome. How you doing? Did I say it right? Welcome, Yami. Yeah, someone said girly pop, which is apparently a good name for whatever this is. Or Jojo Siwa Yum, or Yami Yum Siwa, because apparently it's kind of... I don't care if I am the only person on this entire island. I am not doing my duty out in the wild like this. Wait, ew, are you kidding me? It's not happening. There's no door. What if it's really cold? What if it's windy? What, I have a habit of standing up sometimes. What if it's all windy and it just makes me miss? No, 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 no. I'm out. How do I? Oil. Why do you need a door? Because I don't want to feel the fresh breeze on my when I don't. It's weird. Someone has never peed in the woods. Have to, but this is not the woods now, is it? Now is it? It's in the middle of the actual. It's. Hang on. This is not the same. There's barely a tree on here. In fact, I don't think there's a tree on here. There's not even a single tree. Do you have any idea how windy it gets on the top of an island like this? There's a lot of wind coming here, and you're sitting here and you're freezing your butt up for real, and you can't even close the door. And what if there's people here? What if you have a friend over? I don't think you should be alone on an island like this. I think there should be at least one more person. I think an actual sociopath made this game. I think this game is messed up. I'm gonna refund this and call them a sociopath. Hey honey, welcome. How you doing? I'm Yami. Like a half what's the word? Half right. The conversations we have sometimes amazes me. They better, because I have amazing opinions and your opinions are wrong. Why would you want to go in a lighthouse or an lighthouse? It's not even, it's not even sheltered. What happened to you, Yami? I fell down I fell down the glitter factory. My face hit a bowl of glitter. Yeah, I'm the goat answer. Flattery, huh? Alright, so what do I do? I go down to boat. Hey, Kyo. How's it going? Glad you like spooky vibes. Me too. Hey, get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Is there a corpse in here yet? Nope. Get out of here! Get out of here! Oh, hey, there's sandbags here. Awfully two-dimensional, but I'll take it. First receipt at Melody Festival, and that would have been Pog. Alright, let's check out the boat. I think it was malfunctioning, so we should probably check out what that was about. I don't think boats should be behaving that way. Oil. Hey, yo. I see. Where's the boat? Is this a boat? I could have sworn there was a secondary boat. Hop down the boat. Oh, oh, no, not that water. I can be in VR for like 5 hours without getting motion sickness, but looking at that, it's messing me up. Yeah, I fell down a bowl of glitter, and I fell into the pink aisle, and things is kind of stuck on me. Thank you, Livy. Have a good one. Alright. I don't really know what's up. But we got lighthouse and an eye for these tablets. Although this house doesn't even look. Hold on a minute. It doesn't look isolated, but hold up. Did I do that? I didn't do that. What's that about? What's this? Why is there oil over? all over my floor. Disgusting. You remember when Yuhio competed the first time at Heartbreak Hotel? Yeah. I like Yuhio. I like his vibe. I mean, he seemed like kind of a well, he seemed like the kind of person that got pretty famous while being very young, but I think he matured a lot, and he seems really, really nice now. From all I know, I want to be like him one day. Okay. Location looks cool. I mean, it is. It kind of suffers from full bright though. No shading at all. Okay, so what do we do? Check out the toilet. Yep, checked it out. I've been trying to fix my VR stuff. I need a new mic. I need a new mic anyway to do virtual idol stuff. So, and yeah, many mics, but one of those headset mics. You know, like idols have on stage and stuff. One of those. I need one of those anyway, and I'll use it when I'm in VR. Maybe in here? I don't really know. Need one of those anyway. But yeah, sorry. God. Trying to figure out my VR stuff. It takes some time. It's a lot of settings and weird jank and stuff. And then and it's a matter of money. I did fill it, thank you. So don't worry about it. VR stuff will have better audio. Here with me, I lost my cloth and my oil here. Better take it easy before we get guested by the oil companies. Ew, I didn't do that. What the heck? Hey, Annie, Yampas. I'm so glad you got the t-shirt and that you liked it. Yeah. Okay, so in VR, I usually take a little time just to kind of walk around in a world that is hosted in Japan, because then I get to listen to actual Japanese being spoken. And there's this really nice, comfy karaoke world where they sing a lot of like J-pop and like Annie song and stuff. Wow, that was so dirty. It took me the entire day. Cool. This goes done. And it's really nice, you know, actually hearing people speak it. And one thing that they do that I didn't think was like a thing that they did, but they do, is every time they sing a song and they're done, and like they go fachi fachi fachi, they clap their hands and stuff. Ew. Ah. The heck, I didn't do that. Disgusting. Oh. Yeah, they go. Take me 5 minutes to say like 3 sentences. Every time they finish karaoke, to cheer each other on, they say, nice. Nice. I don't know if that is like a reference to something, but it's really charming when they say it. Nice. What do we have that cross for? So I can say, nonsense, brother. Join me in prayer. Who's making those droning sounds? Oh, they messed up my sandbags. I gotta go with new ones. Okay. And then someone came up to me and said, "Konbawa, Yami-san." And I said, "Ah, konbawa." It just means good afternoon, Yami. And I said, "Konbawa," back. And then asked me something. I think about my model, and I was like, uh-oh. I picked up the anata no, which is yours, and I picked up the deska, which is it, and the rest was static. So it seems I'm not quite there yet. Gotta study more. As soon as I have my VR stuff in order, we're gonna play Noun Town. Noun Town is a really cool game, from all I know, that teaches you languages in VR, and you can interact with the stuff, and you get to learn through actually using the stuff. So you don't just get to see a bunch of text on screen and told us you did it wrong when you did it wrong. Hey, do you think there's a ghost down here? A ghost? Hiccup. No ghost confirmed. Yet. Evening. Yes, sure. I think. Yeah, I'm really glad you like the shirt. We're talking about a new merch shirt from my new merch line from my brand, which I haven't had the time to market more, but I have one. It's called Seiso Doll, and Seiso Doll is where I keep my merch, and you can check it out if you want. Okay, let's put that here. Are you kidding me? Well, it's a bag. I put bag on thing. Stop droning. Bag. Oh, maybe I need to find myself some rope. Are you usually... When am I usually in VR chat? Like once a week? Sometimes to wind down and stuff. But it's not very often. More often than not, I have to fight technology to get in there anyway, and that takes like an hour. So it's not very often at all. Usually late after my stream or something, if I feel like I gotta talk a little bit to someone or wind down or something. Okay, I think we have to find the rope as well. Maybe it's down here. Oh yeah, there's rope in the non-poopy building. Yeah, in the shed. Thanks, that's a better word for it. Speaking of work, I'll have my first table at a convention. The 23rd this month. It's next week even. Next second week, everyone. Nice voice, thank you. Appreciate that. Unless you meant the person going. You know. Then in that case, meh. Shovel. There we go. Rope get. So. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a good time. I hope to see you there. You know, come say hi. I'll be in cosplay. And wearing a mask. But no photos still. But I'll be glad to talk to you. I'll be glad to sign your stuff. All of that, you know. And if you see me around the convention, please come up to me, you know. You see someone that looks like preschool teacher outfit Yami? Odds are it's me. Alright. Rope. Lamp oil. Bombs. We're just missing the bombs, but we're getting the entire thing. Convention is at Narcon Winter. Okay. Rope. What? I don't like these stairs. I'm getting such strong ankles though. Getting those calf muscles buffed up, dude. Are you another one? Photo for hands, no body. Only hands, okay. Well, usually in case of tattoos and stuff, it would be good to avoid it. But usually what I let people do is I let them take a photo with my phone with my avatar on it. They can hold that. So it's still, you know, photo with Yum. Did I choose the mod? Yes. Mods are handpicked. Very kind, responsible, and engaged, nice people. I figured, I'll ask them. Thank you, Mona. I'll post a picture of all the merch that I'll be selling at the convention soon. I've been doing a little bit, like kind of commissioning a little bit, having a little bit made. Another one? Oh, over time, so. No hand-holding photo for me? Oh, Annie. Oh. No. I don't think that's in my future today. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Wait, what? Are we doing... We're not doing third person... Oh, I made it. I can't believe we did a second person, fourth person? What is it called when you see the thing you're controlling through somebody else's eyes? I looked away now, confused. That's okay. That's my default set of being. Hey, look, it's J-Man and Maria, I think. Mary. We call her Maria, I think, in Sweden. Virgin Maria. Well, that's unfortunate. Can I go out? Do you think you just want some steak? You can have some steak. Okay. I don't know what that sort of spider thing was. It's probably nothing. Thank you, Mona. Appreciate it. Pat. I'm also doing a panel at the convention at 10. I'm going to do a proper announcement on all of this soon. I've done it before, but I feel like I've been doing so many announcements that I feel like you guys would get sick of me doing it. There's been a lot of stuff coming up and going on, you know? Alright. Fill it up. What? Never mind. Oh, thank you, Annie. Come. Yeah. Whew. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Whew. Wow, that's dry. Wait. Yeah, the convention, thank you. Jesus Christ, it's dry. Alright. Now stuff better happen. What? That's not oil? It's like a film, look. It's like a thin film of something. It's not oil, it's flex glue! I saw this lighthouse in half. You good? Yes. Okay, so those chia seed and corn crispies, crackers, whatever. They have been laying in my drawer for a while. And they just get drier. Excited for the cool me? Yes. It's very exciting. Very exciting. It even works underwater. Sip milk. Hypogen. Alright. Let's hope this scares away that huge, ginormous spider creature that tried to eat me. Bat. Bats despawned. Okay, bat that a heck. Oh, ooh, ooh. I guess not. Yeah, bye. Take me down country roads to the place I belong. Get me down there. What the heck? Ew. Oh, I don't know. Oh. Okay, I think just about now may be a good idea to get down. Get down! Get down! The day is my enemy. Oh? Hey yo, it went away. The power of Christ compels you, Yami. Get out of here. Get out. You too, get out. Alright. Sure is hard work here. Making this lighthouse run and stuff. What? Shut up! Dude, shut up! Literally trying to get down here. When did you guys really toasty in there? Oh, there we go. First try. That was weird. Oh, oh, who keeps doing this? Luckily, I'm stranded on an island in the middle of nowhere. So we have that going for us. All right, let's eat some. You hear that? Am I hearing voices? Oh, no. Oh, of all places not to be in during a thunderstorm, I think a lighthouse is absolutely up there. Let me in. Oh, well, what's this? Shovel. Zapped. Yo, boy, I need a raise. grab everything I can find this to be here. Shovel. I'm glad this water-resistant paper had a picture of a shovel on it. Looks like Scotland. I think it is. I think it is. Okay. I am a yeoman, I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Digging a hole. What? Oh. Oh, okay. Good. No, one of those. Let me just, why did you make that sound? You're dead. I got it. Alright. Now I can work. Oh. Let me put the thing in. So what do you think this game is? Am I cursed? Someone murdered birds. There's a huge spider that eats me. It's raining. The boat moved. Ah! Stupid reflection startled me. There's a lot of oil going on. I have water to drink. I haven't even touched my stew that was here since I got it, mind you. And I'm not even sure if this is meat anymore. Stranded with monster. Kinda checks out. There's an entity haunting the lighthouse who wants to play? Yeah. Wait, do I not have the key? Could be that. It could be haunted. It could be purgatory. That's a pretty common thing in horror games. Like somebody kind of living out a really difficult, strange scenario where they get punished for their wrongdoings in life. Oh, another one? Okay. That one just had one bird in it, so I guess we're winning. Birds? Any fit birds that I need to dig up? Ah. That one only had one in it. Okay, I guess there's more. Worse, there's a person here. No, it says so in the title. It says so in the title that there's no one living under the lighthouse. So you're wrong. Maybe up here. Ah! No! Not the spider. Where am I? Nigerundayo, Smokey. Juked. Sanctuary. Sanctuary. There we go. That thing was floating in the air. So, we stay in here? Why is it so huge? Why are you asking such difficult questions? I don't know. Man eats, I guess. I don't know. It's working out. Alright, seems like we're safe. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's just a spider. Scottish spiders are built different. Get in. Okay, 3 birds. Maybe that means we need to find 3 birds that have been dug down. So this is one of those like overwhelmingly positive games, like that people just really love. Empty. Okay, can't dig in the poop. It's probably for the best. So I'm certain it's all gonna come together and be mind-blowing. It's so rainy, yeah. That's how we do. I love the rain, actually. I love being in the rain when I know that I'm not gonna have to freeze when I get out of the rain. And when I worked actively as a preschool teacher, I used to be the teacher that always went, okay, well, we're going outside, everyone. Wash your hands after breakfast and get dressed. We're going out. And my colleagues would always be like, you first. We'll help the kids get dressed and we'll send them out to you and we'll tidy up in here, you know. And I'll be like, okay, well, you guys are coming too, right? I don't wanna try and have all the kids out there, you know. If I have all of them, oh, there we go. How convenient. If I have all of them, you know, then I will get in trouble. So hope that you'll hurry out too, you know. I'll be waiting for you, you know, being all cheerful and stuff. Because they did not want to go out. But me, carrying more. Oh my god, it's so rainy. How much more rain could possibly fall? The answer is none. The air is saturated. I am basically swimming. Alright. Luckily I can see stuff. Yeah, they really didn't want to, but it's really important for kids to be outdoors every day. For at least like 2 hours. So of course we're gonna go out for 2 hours after breakfast. And then we'll go out for 2 hours again. After lunch, or after rest, you know? Do that for distance too? Yeah, exactly. Like, it's kind of your own problem if you're freezing when you're out. Shut up! It's get dressed better, you know? We have a saying in Sweden. There's no bad weather. It's only bad clothes. It means can't make up excuses for the weather. Just dress for it, you know? And it's like a half truth, but you know. Sometimes up north it's so cold that it will one-shot you if you go out. But other than that, it's usually kind of true. And I like summer rain. I like warm rain. It's a nice feeling. Stretch. Such dramatic music. It was very windy in Gothenburg 2 days ago. Yeah, it was incredibly windy. It was a storm actually. It was dangerous to be out. All right. Lit fam. Let's go outside and check it out. Is there really a light beam? It looks like a physical object. Hey Kali, I'm vibing. Halfway TV here. I'm happy stream works and nothing has broken down yet. I don't know how how long that's gonna be the way for, you know? What about you? Alright. Yeah, it was really windy. Don't go out when it's windy and stormy and stuff. It's actually dangerous. Even though you won't like lift off the ground, something is gonna come flying at a stupidly high velocity and like hit you in the eye with the head or something. Or in your spleen. When you drive off the road. Feels like spring is already here in Gothenburg. Birds are singing. I know. I woke up to it the other day and I was so happy. Singing birds, do 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 do. I don't remember more of that song, but it's good. Wait, it's open the curtains, singing birds. It's something that don't jinx yourself. Everything goes. Love to go outside during a thunderstorm in summer. Sounds like you want to get zapped. Oh, hey, come on. What's up, gamer? Starting value to you too. Thanks, bot. Guaso. Hello. Whoa. Flashing lights running, I think. Hi, I'm Yami. Nice to meet you. I'm a dude from Sweden. Currently in my new outfit. It's really loud. I'm playing No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. It's like a spooky game about a lighthouse. Hello, hello. How you pogging? Oh, was it supposed to be? Oh, what did the thing? You forgot? Well, basically, what the game is, it's just messing with you. How was your sleep, Kaiwan? Welcome, and send us with the spook. I love spook. It's very confusing spook. It's kind of artsy spook. It's also very tedious spook. That kind of spook, you know. Okay, who's been messing up my oil? I need this stuff. Super happy that you're streaming today. I'm stressed about tomorrow. You're doing a thing with the sticker tube in your mouth and looking my stomach with it. Oh, I see. Well, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You'll get used to the feeling. Don't worry. It's not as bad as it seems. We finished Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I heard about that one. I heard it's like legit, like good. And thank you for the follow, Himura. I think my sounds are broken. I'm gonna annoy chat with Kwazu. Clip, yeah. Did you go buy yourself a Kwazu? It's amazing. 10/10. Well, 10 out of 10 it is. You heard nice things about it. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. In case I haven't told that to everyone 50 times already. Oh my god, already. But I know there's a lot of good. good Star Wars media out there. I have to redo the thing. Am I doing this wrong? Is this game just messing with me? Because I thought there was gonna be more scares and stuff. At this point, the scariest thing here is you having to do the same thing 3 times around. Take the OBS gods. I'm out of stuff. Not to know much about Star Wars to have fun with it. I mean, knowledge helps you hype it up, though. Yeah, I guess so. I like the world building. I like the 2 first movies a lot. They're really good. Oh, and now they took my oil. Let's go down the hatch. Yeah, what? My stupid lantern doesn't work. Hey, found the oil. Cool. All right. Also, game design, you can't. As we all know, it's physically impossible to vault over things, jump over them, or even pass in between. Ooh, look at that wall. Thank you, Sarah. You say something using an influencer girl voice? You mean like a valley girl? Let me think. The snail works again. Yes. Yes. Please be patient with me and all my stuff. I am trying my absolute best. But we're cursed this month. Is it Nova? You like my new outfit? Thank you. Oh, kawaii ne. Kawaii da yo. Yes, yes. Much kawaii. You know what's not so kawaii? Not so sugoi? Not so yaba? It's our current situation up here. Running out of oil. Someone keeps sucking it out with a hose, I guess. Well, thank you, Kaimon. Hey, yo, we did it. Seagulls. Truly the scariest of all birds. In Gothenburg, these birds will attack you. If you're in the central, like around the center of Gothenburg, and you're holding food, they will attack you and take it from you. I've seen this happen. In fact, one of the funniest parts of people watching is just watching people having their food stolen by the birds. Oh, hello. There are 2 beds here, but only one of me. All right. Who wants to sleep in the other bed? You can have this one. That one's, the mattress is kind of poopy. It's my house, so you get this mattress, and I'll take this one. Also, it was like that when I got here. Okay, last one. So obviously the key to all of the spooks is in this chest. And we have these strange tablets that goes in it to unlock it. Hey, was that someone out there? Oh, I ate all the food? Alright. Pick up burb. Bye, Kaimon. Oh my god, it's 4 a.m. Please go rest. Get some proper rest and maybe eat something if you stream for that long. Wait, they really want to eat my ice, but that's illegal? Is that illegal? Or is the action of retrieving the ice themselves illegal? But if you have the ice, can you technically eat them? Asking for a friend. Alright. It's a nice morning. Let's hope nothing bad happens. Let's go check it out. Oh, I see. It's the void. I sure do wish they could just not steal my stuff and pour it out. My friend, are they good? There's no one here. It said so in the game title, and no one lives under it. So whoever's doing this is not here. They should stop. Shut up. You know? It's a little bit loud. Alright. You want some porridge? It's stale. It's been here for a few days, but we'll be fine. Borbs. Hello, Burbos. You want some? You want? You want? You want some? Yeah. Yeah, you want this? Okay. Can I torture you? Well, there's one thing in this world that I know very well does not mesh with water birds, and that's oil. Aw. Okay. Wait, are you stuck or something? Are you supposed to do this? Do you oil? No, okay. Take it. He's doing a Zumba. Oh, fine. And that he's just staying around. Okay. Nope. Okay. Look at those evil eyes and no brains. Wait, are you talking about me? Or the burb? Or both? Oil. Oh. How do you make the sound peak on a gramophone? Ah, that's not even supposed to be possible. What's between those eyes? No brain. It's floof. You hearing footsteps? Oh, they're mine. Okay. So it's either a purgatory thing. It is some sort of gremlin who lives here, who has a pet spider that floats in the air and is a little bit too big for comfort. Or it's a pooping with no door at all simulator. Ew. Oh, don't start on me. They're starting on me. It would kind of be interesting if is there a ghost? We did see a ghost or a ghostly apparition before. It would be very interesting going in here. Taking this for no reason. If we had some sort of just grab everything. Okay, we're dying, so we're grabbing everything. It would be super interesting. What? Wait. Let me finish one of my thoughts here. Do I board this up? No? I'm gonna board something up. Is it I'm boarding my house up? I wanna be chased by the spider first. That's kind of fun. Oh, it's hide. Uh-oh. Leave me here by the rocks, breathing life in the high tide. In the high tide. Not going back to the harbor. Not going back to my old life. On dry land. Alright, let's board this bad boy. Oh. Board it. Board it up. Boards. No? Okay, not boarding. Hey, you're missing some planks, my dude. How do you do that? It's a very nice sound. I like the sound design a lot. Sound is very important in horror after all. Okay, it would be really cool if he had a journal. But I guess we're supposed to internalize it and think for ourselves and not being fed what to think. With all these creepy and weird, unexplainable things happening around here, I'm so glad there's no one else here. Olivia? Okay. Sure, it's dark in here. I bet it's gonna be a scare soon. Okay. Let me just throw my lantern all this oil here. Sorry, it's me. It felt kinda ocean growl, foreboding foghorn-y sounding. It is a foghorn, right? They go brrrr. Or am I wrong? Brrr. Whale sounds? It is scary ocean sounds. Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Hey, nice to meet you, dude. Hold still, I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna put that. Hold still. Eh. Oh. It's just gonna make sure he wasn't going anywhere. Designed to travel long distances when there's low visibility. Wait, what is? Oh yeah, whale sounds, yes. Lower frequencies do travel better in long distances than higher. It's true. Also, traveling through mediums in general, lower wavelengths, bassier sounds travel further. That's why if you hear something through a wall, for example, or even underwater, not here, no, you will hear them bassier, I guess. Like it's missing the high frequencies of the sound. Broom. I'm running out of the area. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Luckily, I had already had all my gamer subs. Except for that. I almost spilled gamer subs all over my lap and my desk. Not to fret though, I didn't. Can I freeze some food? So, where are we going? See here, what is that sound? That sounds like a slowed down rasp of some sort with maybe a low pass filter, reverb, and there's another sound layered on top of it. I don't know what it is. Okay, nothing in here. Can't do anything in here. Maybe I'm supposed to build like a bridge or something down here by the water. In the high tide. Get over there, you know? Maybe grab myself some stuff, no? That sounded like a person. Please don't throw potato, I beg you. It's too late. He's already gone, fam. It's his own fault. Too much of a gremlin. Okay. I know what to do. Nothing but your roof. I think you need to patch it. Yes, yes. That's what I was gonna say. I need to patch it. That was a distorted something. I mean, I make audio stuff too, so I can tell what stuff is sometimes. Like a water wheel is usually a common used sound effect. Okay, busted up my roof. This is my house. Do I live here? That's a rock. Aha! Got it. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Luckily I was paying attention, so I knew to do this. How do I grab these? Wait, what? Did I grab that? What am I doing here? Outside? Hey, Vog. Ah, you missed, but thank you. Thank you for the bitties. Love your new starting screen at the beginning. Thank you. Will I keep that one or is it temporary? That one is kind of temporary-ish. I'm remaking a lot of stuff, so I just don't really know where to start. Alright. Dunk, 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 dunk. Dunk, 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 dunk. Shut up! There's definitely something dragging on top of something and it's been pitched down. Where's my hammer? It's time. Justice for potato yam. No. There's no justice. Only Yami. Alright, as good as new. All patched up. That's gonna hold for the rain. How do I get down though? Alright, why do I need a shovel for? How do I get down? There we go. That's like a whale. Yeah, but it has some strange. It has some strange like oscillation. Not oscillation. Well, it has some strange like what do you call it? It's behaving strange. When will we see Potato Yummy again? I'm not so sure. Not so sure. But there's a thing with some stuff that doesn't perform as well. Gotta space it out a little bit. Hello, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, it's going well. This game is kind of trolling you a little bit. Hope you're well though. I love music. Ah. Oh, this is my favorite song. I like I forgot to say on the VR chat note, if you want to come and say hello, In VR chat, you're very welcome to. You're welcome to come up and talk to me in VR chat. I will not join random random invites though, or have like private conversations. But if I'm in a public rally, you're more than welcome to come and say hi and hang out for a little bit. Shut up. My username is Yami VT. I have to get the oil. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I love these stairs. Was it item on the balcony? Okay, let's head up the stairs again. Keep going. My username on VRChat is Yami VT. Where is said item? Oil. Kinda sad I can't oil that bird up. How's it coming? What do I? Are you actually stuck? Do I pull you out or something? Do I smack you? Like, what's the deal, bro? Hey, Yami, I'll see if I can lift him to VR. It's just kind of a pain. Well, we'll see, we'll see. It would be nice. What do you mean there was an item? You didn't see any item, did you? Let me pay more attention. I'm paying it. I'm paying up. Admiring how beautiful you are. Thank you. There's nothing better to do on this island, so I dress up and do my makeup just for me. Beautiful the fancy, of course. Sipai. Bye, honey. Sorry for yawning. Let's see here. I don't know what I'll use these for, but this part has been here for a while and it's gross. Torch it. Torch the oil. We're looking for the final stone tablet, which should be it. Wow. Dante, hello. Thank you for the raid. Starting value to all of y'all. How are you? What's poggin? My name is Yami. I'm a dude from Sweden. Oh my god, dude. And apparently I'm not paying attention. Oh, this game will be the end of me. I didn't hammer enough. There we go. This game's spooky. There's like a big spider. Hey, Mary. There's a big spider and it tries to eat you and you have to run from it. And I love my spiders. Alright, let's see what's up. It came from Dante? We're also playing Spooky Baby. Spooky. What's spooky? What sort of spooky? Spooky? The spider, I think it's a spider. I'm actually not sure, but it appears to fly. It's like hovering. We haven't actually seen the monster, and I kind of doubt that we will see the monster. What am I supposed to do? I lost my heck because of you. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care. Nothing can stop me now. Get in. Well, what the heck? Not now? Is it not night yet? Oh. Alright. Down, down we go. Bleh. I'm gonna lose my mind. Can I go down here now? Where's my oil stuff? Alright. Not quite there yet. Maybe I need to go back inside. I'm just gonna go up there and see if there's anything else missing. And fix the shelves. Oh, this game is so... But it was a time skip. That means you did the thing, right? I guess it's not time skip enough. Doing art? Oh, okay, okay. Time to chill with you. Awesome. Well, you're welcome to be here and hang out and stuff. Ooh. And get spooked. Moth. Interesting. Moth, larvae, and thing. Oh yes, cleaning up. Actually, something I kind of enjoy doing. I kind of like cleaning. It's very satisfying. It feels good and it's relaxing. The only time I don't like doing it is if I'm stressed out. Okay. What's in the box? What's in the freaking box? Pre-internet memes. Alright, what's in the box though? It's going to be an item that appears very random. It's gonna be a small item that seems random, that doesn't make any sense until you play through the game. That's what I think it's gonna be. It's gonna be like a pin, maybe a photo, maybe a book. It's probably something that belonged to the wife of this person. It's gonna be a spider, maybe a person. It's gonna be oil. Hey yo, it's a gun. Yeah, that seems about right. And a photo, I was right. Okay. Load set gun. Nice. Journal of the previous guys? No, that seems to be clothes. Or sheets and stuff. Hey, Magmada. Are you doing? Not enough ammo? Oh, it's enough. A lesson for us to shoot that spider thing. From its perspective, because I don't think I can take it. Can't share. I'm jealous. Sorry, but you're mine. What are you talking about? I see. You're having a yandere moment. I can identify with that. Think you can take the thing down with a few shots. Yes. Kom in eller stå kvar med kvittare. Thanks, Retro. Kill bird with gun. Oh, hey. I mean, the bird is kind of annoying. That would be pretty nice, actually. Have you seen the movie The Lighthouse? It's an art house movie, and art houses are kind of dead. Art house productions in general are dying, and it's not that many of them because people don't understand them, nor are they interested in them anymore, which is a great shame. It's an art house movie from 2016, I think, 2018, and it spawned a lot of memes because it had a lot of high-profile actors like William something and the dude from Twilight, Robert Pattinson. Oh, we're done with the oil. Cool. All right, let's go shoot something. Can't shoot the bird though. We can't exit. All right, who wants some? Yeah, well, I guess we'll let it play. It's creepy, eerie. And a confused audiences because I guess they didn't understand what art house is, which is supposed to be challenging, and it's not gonna just make sense as first viewing. You gotta think, you know, you gotta brain a little bit. Oh, hey, hey, I need that. I need that. Spoilers. All right. Let's game. Wait a minute. This isn't what this looks like. They changed this. They changed the textures on this. What the heck? Yeah, anyway, I made an art house movie. And you know, it's art. It's abstract and stuff. And people were like, what the heck is abstract stuff? So they started memeing on the movie and it got really popular because of it. Come here. Come here. Ah! I shot it! I shot it. I shot it. I didn't shoot. Guy forgot how to gun, I guess. Shoot. Shoot it. Shoot. Shoot. If spider, then why no gun? Should I give it the food? I'll give it the food. Whoa! Oh, we just, okay, we just being trippy about it. Yahoo! Thank you, Rayson. It's a nice ponytail, isn't it? Man, we didn't even get to eat lobster. Screamed so loud, my dog fell off. Oh no! Get some tea for that, Sanero. What the heck? I'm sorry. Dude. I need someone to explain any of this for me. Previous keeper disappeared. Thanks. Oh? Oh, okay, I'm alive. Cool. We landed on the... we landed in the bone zone. Crunchy. Calcium. Alright. Gun. That's not a gun. Alright, let's get in here. You want to see my yandere? Wait. Can you rephrase that? Mary, I don't quite know what you mean. Yeah, the ponytail is nice. I also have another version. But as you can see, it clips. Hilariously large ponytails. Well, yeah, I don't use it for gaming because it's too big. Ponytail is really nice. You do have Yandrimas, yes? Yes. Previous keepers saved you with their bones. I know, right? Lucky. Yam is Vocaloid, yes. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. I don't remember that song very well. It's not really a Miku song I listen to. I haven't listened to Miku in a long while, actually, or any Vocaloid in a while. Man got squished. Do you have a gun? I have a gun. Okay. Good. Bad. I'm the man with a gun. Did you want to hear Yandere Yami? Did you want some Yandere? Do you want some fan service, Mary? Is that what you're saying? Because you could just ask. Let's make it home. Hey! Hey! fine. Oh, a random compliment or encouragement. You're very sweet, and you overthink too much, and people do think you're sweet. And don't overthink it so much. Give up on that, Yami. What? What's up down here? The only song I listen to is used to listen to a lot is Sweet Devil. Oh, that's a lot of bones and people and growth. That's a lot of flesh. Is this flesh or is this? I don't know what this is. Well, it's repeating. How you doing? Burn it. Return and shoot the thing. Oh, we're in here. It's game design. Maybe Rust? Yeah, I guess. Alright, who do I need to shoot to get a game over here? Oh! Oh, that's where you guys came from. What's this? And then body. Sorry, I'm so scatterbrained today. Sweet Devil is the only Miku song I've listened to in kind of a long while, and it's really good, and I like it. I love the lyrics. They're very cute. Duolingo is telling me I need to practice my Japanese. I'll do it. Here's one. Nah. 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 Yeah, what does that mean? Let's hang this bad boy here. Maybe I hang here? Oh. I did not hang there. Okay. Got it. Okay. Space is so big. I wonder what the heating bill would say. In this economy, they're gonna come and repossess your entire being, bro. There's no money for heating. It's okay though. The only heating you need is from me and my charming personality, in my warm love, and that's all you need. And don't you dare say anything else. Only Yami. What's up, Lavenderace? How you doing? What do I need to do to become as cute as you? You have to start with being very cringe. And then you embrace the cringe because it's funny. And then you double up on the cringe. And then you go, oh, because that's important. And then you dress up in things that you feel comfortable in. And that's how you become cute. Cute and cringe is the same thing. Doing good? How about you? Yeah, I'm vibing. I'm hiccuping. Don't count those. Yeah, crank that. It's kind of fleshy, isn't it? All right. Well, hang this bad boy up here. Can I just grab this and like join you down? No. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ooh, fleshy. Yeah. Hello? Is that a dagger? Oh, okay. never saw someone get this far yet. I know, I'm the first one to get here. I'm the epic gamer. I'm the most gamer of the epics, or whatever. Only I can get here. Look. Oh. Hello. Get out of here, you shoo. Get out. You know what this looks like? This looks like where you fight the hidden form, like secret form of the end boss of like an RPG game to get the secret ending. Like Castlevania or something. This is where you fight like the third form of Dracula or something for the secret true ending. Oh, Zanzibar. Get a random compliment or encouragement. Well, not to be too similar to the last one, but I can tell you're very sweet and thoughtful too, and I think you shouldn't worry too much about people seeing you as, I don't know, rude or mean or something. If I embrace the cringe, is it still cringe? Yes, it is. But you're free. That's the one you get. Did this change? Hey, yo, it did change. There's another house. And a well? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do it, everyone. It's happening. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for a chance to say this actually, kind of pretty long now. Well, well, well. What do we have here? おいで待ちます。Oh, come on. You could have not done that. Yeah, well. Alright. I guess this is back when more people lived on the island. I don't know why that many people would live here though. It doesn't make any sense. Because there's no way to farm here? A note-taking emote. I kind of like that. You want to type that in the Yami channel to remind me? Oh my god. Hey, yo. Dude, shut up. I'm trying to time travel. Actually. Okay, you know what? Alright, whatever. Of course. I'll see if I can commission a new batch of emails from Choco Jacks. We have some space. Oh, key. I thought it was a gun. Was that a guitar pick? No. I think last time somebody knocked on my door, I got spidered. Hey man, how you doing? The sun is no longer visible, and the lighthouse still unlit. Where's the new keeper gone? I don't know. Why is there all of a sudden NPCs? What the heck? Wait, are we ghosts? What's up, ma'am? Standing around. What do you see in the lighthouse loft that's so stubbornly hidden from us? See something, don't you? Yeah. What? For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is also dead. Also. Is the past? I don't know. Behold even the moon, and yet it shines not. The stars are not pure in his what? And yet it shines not. The stars are not pure in his sight. In the sweat of your face you shall eat bread, till you return into the ground. But out of it was you taken, for dust you are, and into dust you shall return. All right, you know what? I get it. Religious stuff. Are we a cult? Are we spider cult? Behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep. We shall all be changed. Oh, ritual. Okay, ritual. Summons a ritual. We're doing a ritual. Who else is here? Church! Sanctuary! It's Doomer Island. You're not wrong. So I'm assuming there was a cult here and they all, I don't know, sacrifice themselves in a ritual. The Lord takes pleasure in them that fear him, in them that hope in his mercy. What is this, the Middle Ages? Oh. Alright, I'm just waiting for the Hail Satan. That's a funny looking face. You see it, right? The two eyes and the mouth. It's kind of ghost face. Okay. Can we get in here? Just ominous church. This doesn't make any sense. Can I hop in the water? Still no. So I was hoping to play Madison after this. If we can make Madison happen. I liked it. It did give me sort of a headache last time, but we did play it for really long. I was hoping we can play Madison in shorter bits, so to speak. Go up to the lighthouse and see what's up. This is the beginning of the Yami cult. Now, the beginning of the Yami cult is that I save you from like a giant spider that's about to eat you. And that giant spider that's about to eat you, it isn't a spider per se, but it is the voice inside you that eats away at your soul and your joy in life. The spider inside of you that was created in the judgment and harsh words of others. The spider inside of you that doesn't need to be there. I save you from that. And then with your internal gratitude, you devote your entire life to me. Only Yami. Oh, hello. Wait, okay. I see. Go down here and see what's up. I mean, I have the sacrificial dagger, I guess. Can't even jump down, alright. That's weird geometry. I feel like I should be able to open this somehow. No. Hey, Reina. Where's she hanging? I have a gun. I think I talked about this many times before, but I know a lot about psychology. And I do know a lot about cults, and I am very certain that if I wanted to, I could start a cult. But of course I wouldn't actually start a cult, because that would be unethical. And I would just end up like this. But I could. Reminds you of Doom with the graphics. The gun. It's the super shotty. I mean, you're the super shotty. What? Oh! Stab him. Super stabby. Wait, where's my stab? Oh, I don't have it. Hold on, sir. I'm gonna find the knife and I'm gonna stab you with it in your tummy. Hold up. You know, cults are always based on power, right? Ew, is that what's been dripping on the oil? That's disgusting. I don't care for it. You want this? Let's go here. They're always about power. And they're about controlling and owning other people. That's always what it is. So it's always somebody that has no ability to empathize with people, that feels no empathy at all, and with some sort of power complex. And the way they do it is they lure people in with either guilt or promise of a better life, and then slowly start taking things away from the members. until all there is the cult. They have no other friends, no other family, no belongings, just a cult. And if you see that happen to a family member or some other loved one, make sure that you stop them and even involve the police if need be or authorities. Unless it's my cult. In that case, make sure you join them. Because I am the only good cult leader. What the heck is that? You were pregnant with this, bro? I don't even know what this is. Oh, I feed it to the thing. Got it. Hey, you want this? Or are you gonna keep drooling oil? Ew. Ooh, it's all slimy and stuff. Alright, we did it. I have a dagger. Step 1, invent a disease. Step 2, convince others to have it. Step 3, offer the cure for disease. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And the disease is lack of Yami in your life. Have you consumed at least 2 hours of Yami content today? If not, you may be suffering. Hey man, how you doing? Here you go. Alright. Oh. When I first came here, seeing Swedish boy play some rhythm game about half a year ago, thought exactly the same. Wait. Rhythm Heaven Fever? I would get back to that, but that game will actually probably make me break my monitor. A spin. Oh, I'm here. Oh, cool. Okay. I thought it was a cutscene. Oh, a cult. That's why we're here now. Oh, I see. Yes, only Yami and stuff, you know. Yes, give me all your money and all your belongings. Only talk to me or fellow cult members. Let's see here. Be hostile to everyone outside of the cult. And let's move to, say, a Polynesian island somewhere and claim that we're one of their sacred gods. Someone actually did that. It did not end well. It was a very, very mean thing to do. That's a real cult. It was really, really, really weird. There's a really good documentary about it on Ask a Mortician, Caitlin Doughty, her YouTube. It's a really good example of how destructive cults can be and how disrespectful they are to their surroundings and how they just like kind of appropriating anything they can. Worldly possessions are a sin. Give them to me to save yourself. Yes. Yeah, if you're interested. But it is a very disturbing story though. Oh, for the cult. Oh my god. Thank you, Sense. You didn't have to do that. But thank you. I was just memeing. Thanks. Mwah. Give you all my money, only talk to other cult members. I'm hostile to the outside. Well, I consume all your content. Yes. Let's see here. I forgot what the end game of cults are. Isn't there an island where the husband of Queen Elizabeth II is worshipped as a god? Probably. I mean, there's a lot of islands in the world, but... Oh, church? Alright, what's up? Are they all dead? Okay, hang on. Move aside, please. I'm gonna dig this bad boy up. Apparently not. Okay. Ah! Oh! Jesus. I mean, lack of him. For the living, know that they shall die, but the deaf... The dead know not anything, neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. Nobody talks like this, bro. Get out of my face. Do you have a shovel, by the way? Odemachimasu. Yeah, it's getting kind of culty here. So what I'm assuming is we're seeing visions of what happened. And I'm assuming they sacrificed themselves to some deity, some demon of some sort they worshipped. Just gonna check if there's anything here that we need. It's like a person there. And they created some sort of weird subdimension or something under the lighthouse. He sacrificed. Stretch, thank you. And hydrate, thank you, Kat. Don't lose your mind from the loneliness. He that sacrifices unto any god, save unto the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed. What? These... I don't think that's in the Bible, bro. But I could be wrong. So yeah, the story about a cult with the lady that claimed to be Pele, who is like the major god of the Hawaiians. She moved on to, I think it was Kauai, and claimed to be Pele. And that is a really messed up thing to do. They were very upset. So if there's one thing in life that you shouldn't do, is probably do that, you know. Oh, okay, we're back. Cool. All right, we need a shovel. Hey, I saw that. Come back here. You have a gun? I don't. All right, let's see what's up. Wahoo! What's up, man? All right. Avo, notices you're a spider. Avo, what's this? Ooh, where am I? Ooh. This way? Hi, Taylor. Yeah, it's just I know a lot about cults, and that's why I hate them so much. Oh, yaba. And you know, we can joke around and stuff, but cults prey on the elderly and the vulnerable. So you know, if your grandparents suddenly start giving away a bunch of stuff to some quote-unquote religious leader, maybe be a bit sus. All right, thing moved. Cool. This part is a puzzle or something? Sparariri. What about... Okay, maybe not that way. Oh, cool. Yeah, cults are predatory by definition. But you know, you're welcome to meme about this being a cult. Maybe we should even hire ourselves... Oh! Get ourselves a high priest of the you know? Okay, no one make a sound. Hey guys. Hang in there. Woo! Alright, now don't take a right. No. High Priest Electro from the Church of the Yam. Is Fia the High Priest? Fia is the priestess of the sweet potato. Yeah! Sacrilege! Leave me alone! Like, not even a real spider, bro. Just leave me alone. Hey, yo. Okay, we need one more. Making stuff up? Yes. Things kind of gross. I don't want it to touch me anymore. Yoink! Got him! Whoop! That's cheating! That's cheating! That's no good. That's not okay. I was gonna debate him, and of course, he just clips through. What the? So unfair, so unreasonable. All right. The High Priestess of the Tato and Keeper of the Hiccup Counter, yes. Night, cho. Slipped Hoyt. Yeah. Okay, so we need to gather all of the thingies again, the plate thingies. Kind of need to pay attention to where the spider is, and if he catches us, we're dead. We just gotta make sure we move proactively. I'm not here. It's so loud. I don't know if we somehow lure it, make it go in a certain direction. If we make noises. Can smell you. Can smell your fear. Bang it. Something got flagged? What do you mean? Oh. Yabai! Yabai! Yoink. Oh. Let's have it not see us. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got it. Where did we put these? Also, if target shaped, why no gun? I can't use the gun. It's just an item. It's not a gun. You can't shoot with it. Oh, yes, you go. Quit it. Don't. Is this a puzzle? Hang them on the cocoons. Oh, yo. Dang. What do you mean? I didn't do anything. Hey. Safe. Time travel. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm assuming we're seeing these visions while being on the thing because it's cursed. Separable. So I have a friend now who's closing into partner numbers on Twitch. You might recognize the name. It's Choco Jax. And y'all should go over there. She streams after me. Should go over there and check her out and see if you like it. Because if you do, then cool, new streaming you like. And second, it might even help her get partner on Twitch, which is a really big and important step for any streamer who's serious about their stream. You should check her out. Oh, yo, oh drunk. So, yo. Man, you shouldn't drink lighthouse fluid. I think that's a bad idea. If anyone would like to shout her out. I... No? It's just dark? Oh, we're back here, okay. Back to cult stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Geez, this is kind of big stuff. Yeah, so this is... I don't know if this is real or not. Also, I can't strafe. I can move left or right. I can only move forward. I don't know if this is supposed to be real or if this is some sort of dimension conjured, for example. I guess conjured, yeah. Maybe I just shrunk. I'm small. Conjured by spider demon church people. Like that. Yeah, crank it. It's weird a few people could construct this alone. Yeah, they couldn't. So it's definitely some occult stuff going on. Oh! Are these like demon eggs? Logic left chan? Oh, it's not. It's not illogical. There is a logic to it. We haven't figured that out yet though, but rarely things are completely illogical. Oh? What? Oh, we're doing this in the darkness now. Do I shoot it? Hey, yo! Can't shoot it. Still can't shoot it. Cannot shoot. Okay. Hop down. Woohoo! Oh, that was crunchy. Ah, we made it. Nice. Cool. Bye. See you never. Bye. I am rowing out to sea. New person. Alright. Woo! Is this Evil Dead? Open the door, I know you're there. I know you're there, you're shooting devil lasers out of your windows. Of course you're there. Huh. So yeah, surrealism doesn't mean illogical. Sometimes maybe, but there's usually some sort of logic that dictates what's going on regardless. There are a set of rules. But they're usually based in something that's not evident. Directly evident. Oh, okay. Row, row, row your boat gently down the ocean. Life is but a dream. Stanky, ah. Hello. Where I see you up and up. Ew, it's like fleshy. And also everything is reversed. Oh, okay. What is it saying? Yes, realism often has rules to it. Rarely it is completely, it's rarely complete anarchy. But it challenges the audience and the viewer to what those rules actually are, to figure it out on their own, which is usually the fun thing with surrealism or abstractism. Posture check for everyone. Thank you, Zanzibar. No slouching or I'll scream. We go into the lighthouse. Yeeting ourselves off the cliff. We are going down to the church. So that's what I'm guessing this is. I'm guessing this is what the island actually used to be like. There used to be a lot of people here for some reason. I mean, there was a water well. One outhouse, but whatever. No animals, though. I don't really know what they were eating. Maybe they would have shipments coming in. And they had a conjugated around some strange spider fate, and they all sacrificed themselves to a false god, I'm assuming, a false idol, which was the spider thingy. When they did that, that created... What's going on? Open the door. They created this strange spider dimension, or maybe open up a portal to this strange spider dimension. Some demonic realm. And now the lighthouse is it? Be careful with him. And we're going back and forward in between it. And I think the character we played as, he'll be alright, he needs some rest. The character we played as, the keeper's out of his mind. He drinks all the day and wanders around the island. Chasing that kid of him, he's forgotten who he is and why he is here. Soon he'll remember. We'll bring him back to the sanctuary. Maybe we're possessing the old keeper? Ew. Well, yeah, something weird is up anyway. Maybe the keeper was the first one to be possessed. I think I'm hanging upside down. Ew, it moves. And it won't stop until there's a new keeper. Also, did the guy just roll out to nowhere? What if it gets dark? I'm under the boat! I'm the haunting? That was me? I'm the guy who's doing the things. I don't know why though, but okay. Yeah, I'm the guy who was under the boat and broke it. And we gotta get up there. Get help from the keeper. It could be that the ghost from the old keeper. Or his apparition at the very least. Is sick. Well, I would be if I slept under a boat on the shore. He's the one that's coming back to haunt the guy. Maybe to try and lure him off. Maybe to try and sacrifice him. A villain of legend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This game is way longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was kind of like a 1 hour kind of deal. Cough again, I dare you. Yeah, maybe to scare him off the island. Because it's not safe. And he knew that it's a terrible idea. Cough, 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 cough. Director's cut. It has extra stuff. Oh, I see. I see. How's everyone? We're vibing. We're vibing. I had some disgusting chicken nuggets before. Mashi. Hello. Disgusting chicken nuggets before. Absolutely disgusting. They were frozen and I burnt one side of them and I was like, oh, but they're still not cooked. They need to be there still. Oh. Good riddance. Gone. I sleep. Whoa! I threw up the oil. I turned into spider. I was a spider all along. I ate spider? What? Whoa! Whoa! Oh! I am spider. Okay, oh my god, I'm upside down. Oh, okay. Oh. Where am I? Oh, the oil is just a spider trail. Okay. Is this up? Is this down? Man. Yeah, and I was really sad about that. So those were the only chicken nuggets I have. And I usually don't eat them, but food is getting more expensive, so you know. Gotta go with the more affordable options sometimes. And I was really sad that they were disgusting. Okay, up here. No. I just oil everything up when it becomes gross. Well, I see. So was I the spider all along? Or am I an apparition that became the spider? Because I was either chasing myself and eating myself up, or I'm someone else. Maybe there's two keepers. Maybe that's the secret. There's two keepers. There's two keepers, and one of them is dead or something. And I was in denial. And this FOV is not working for me. Okay, down. Up, down. Turn. Come on. No? Yes? Maybe? Okay. I am spooded. I ate him. He ate the spider. He became spider. No, he didn't eat the spider. This is up. Oh my god. I think this is down. Wait, what shape is that window? I covered the window. Wait. This is very dark. This is down. Oh, this is down. I think that's correct. So, during the nights, he himself was the spider or someone else was the spider, and oh my god, dude, what do I do? I'm so confused. Hello? What? Back here? No. What? I can't interact. I can't walk up the regulars. Okay. We're heading up. Maybe out through a window. Unless I covered all of them. Your brain hurts. Imagine me trying to figure out which way is up. I can't go up here. There's a window in the way. Oh, never mind. Okay. Crawl. Get up. Upp. Ja. Jajamän. Så ja. Nej. What? I did it. I trolled the lighthouse keeper. What an epic prank, bro. I cut his thing. I had to go down? I don't know about this specific segment, fam. I don't even know where I am, or what I'm doing. And oh my god, that's... Okay. Ooh. Hey, okay, up on the wall. And then we can start heading down. Been turned into a spider. Look up possible symptoms of WebMD. Wait. I don't get it. I'm sure that's really funny, but I don't get it. Okay, oh. Well, so the spider was probably, I think, the ghost. It's also possible that the spider was actually the keeper himself, traveling back in time to mess with himself. And he's also a spider. Are we done? Wait, please don't make me climb more, thanks. Floating? I'm coming to get ya. I'm coming to get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Trippy. Come here, my dude. Oh. That's not how I moved. Come here. Come here, you. Wait, am I chasing myself around every single time? Am I gonna chase myself around down there too? Coffin. Can I crawl on the walls? No. Listen for him. It's just some really nice ambient, but I can hear his steps. Hello, Spider Desu. Where am I going? WebMD, like a spider's web. It was funny. Yeah, it was funny, but that's it. I see. I don't know what MD is. That's the thing. Oh, we came from here? So look, he's like holding a lantern, which makes me think he is either hallucinating, he's a spider, or maybe he merged with the spider. Yeah, I'm basically seeing two things at the same time, including holding the lantern, right? Or the lamp. Or lamp. Back out. You like that sound? Dum 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 dim dim dum 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 dum. It's a site where you basically Google your symptoms. Oh. Apply for doctors. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, that's pretty funny. I get it now. Thanks. That was a good one. That was a two-layered pun. Isn't that also a site that enables hypochondriacs? Even creates them? There are similar ones for Swedish nurses and doctors that I know to use sometimes if I'm very uncertain. But you should be very careful. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm coming to get ya. Come here, my dude. Coming to get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. What? He did not clutch it that calmly. Oh, and he despawned. Treat all your own illnesses. Oh wait, he has aged. I mean, it makes sense considering the costs of healthcare in America. How do I mess up the roof? I mean, I guess. Okay. I'm coming to get someone else. Because you want spider. I'm just glad I don't have to climb around the inside of that lighthouse anymore. I'm gonna get ya. Awfully fast, aren't we? I'm Choo Choo Charles. At least I'm shooting in the face, so come here. Choo Choo Charles was great. For being a meme game, it was great. And they took Joseph's coat and killed a kid of the goats, dipped the coat in the blood. They sent the and they brought it to the father and said, "This have we have found, and no whether thy son coat or not." Could they at least make it a readable font? Okay, so he was killed as a sacrifice? Maybe? What the heck? Oh, there he is. I didn't even see him. I thought I was going down in the water. Gotta squint really hard to see anything here. It actually helps to squint. It's really hard to make it out if you don't, but squinting really helps. Come here, my dude. Wow, we have the exact same running speed. It's like we're the same person. Haha. Am I gonna kill him in every single place someone had buried something? That was a Bible quote? Oh, I see. Come here. Come here, you. A glump. And he knew it and said, "It is my son's coat. An evil beast hath devoured him. Joseph is without doubt rent in pieces." No, I don't want to be in here. Baby? Yo, it's fleshy. Okay, well, yes. I'm assuming he is himself killing himself for the future, or there's some weird time loop going on. And some weird causality loop going on. Maybe the keeper was always the keeper and he's still the same guy. And when he was sacrificed, he was doomed to always be the keeper. And always killing himself while being spider. Ew. Yeah, whatever. Oh. You think that's it? The keeper is doomed to always be the keeper, and he will always be it's just... He's the keeper, and he's perpetually being killed by the spider. Who is the demon? Ow! You could shoot? No, you can. Are you kidding me? You can shoot, but I cannot. I really couldn't shoot. Come here. Wait, do I need to be tricky about this? Is he gonna snipe me? I can see his pixel. A good hunter starves out the prey. Maybe they're sacrificing host bodies. Yeah, that could be it. I actually lose if he shoots me, but I couldn't shoot him! Starves out the prey. Can I eat this? I was eating something. Or the spider was eating something. Eat this. Glom glom. Nom 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 nom. I remember there was a body somewhere that the spider was eating. Oh, nom nom. No, this one. Ow, dude. Not even... Wow, he is like Doom Eternal fast. Gotcha. Do you see what you get, Keeper Man? Do you see what you get when you mess with the warrior? Welcome to Oblivion Chapel again. Thanks. Hey, that's the Hangman, I think. No, wait, that's the... That is the Hangman, I think. Yes. Okay, let's see here. The Hangman symbolizes... is the major arcana of the tarot deck, which is large life encompassing things, very major things. I'm pretty sure the hangman symbolizes being stuck or being in a sort of perpetual loop. This is a star. The star symbolizes hope and wishes, and also Robertson's. This is it's the moon. The moon is night, mysticism, mystery. I think this is the emperor. The emperor is usually the substitute for masculine people being red. A willingness to be in charge of your life, I think is what it stands for. This is the lovers. That one's pretty straight up. That's either lovers or being tied up. Being tied up or wish to be tied up together in a union. It can be union, basically. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. Is it upside down? No, it's right. Wheel of Fortune it's actually luck, if I'm not mistaken. It's luck for real. Or a chance. So what I'm reading is by pure chance, through wishes and great mystery and spooky stuff, basically. Through man seeking out power, there's been an unholy union with a demon. Will is chance of cycles. Yes, okay, well, let's read it for cycles this time. I think cycles means more sense. Yeah. So this union with the demon is just cycling this guy straight up because he is stuck. The thousandth times I have the same dream. Human. What's with this? 2 times in a row now we've been getting specific lore from tarot cards. Bye, Mary. Good night. Hi, Finn. Maybe I missed something important. I should have talked to the thing more. But yeah, I think that. I think the reading is accurate enough, and I think it's confirming my suspicions. Oh no. Oh. Okay. But I'm a very rusty tarot reader, to be honest. Maybe I should bring some tarot cards from Narcon. Night, Mary. Okay. So yeah. Basically, it's a cycle, and some unholy union. I think the game wants you to practice your tarot card reading. I don't think so. I think that's just for tarot card readers to be like, hey, yo, I'm smart. Look at me being smart. Do you actually own a deck? I have like 32. I have 4. Maybe I should add some of them to my throne. I have a vampy one. I have a basic one. I don't remember the name of it. And then I have one that was gifted to me by a friend. One day I had a weird dream. In it, you and I are sitting at a table. Everything seems normal, but something is not right. There was another one! In this dream, I see myself through your eyes. I'm telling you something, but you're distracted and do not listen. There was another one, and he's the spider. Has someone come out? No, nobody would. When you turn around, you notice that it disappeared. Oh! Drago! Thank you so much for the sub. Happy 15 months. How are you? Yes, so there's an older gentleman and a younger gentleman. As you walk, you try to remember what I told you. It's complicated. What was I telling you? It was something important. And one of them, I guess, is cursed to be the spider, and the other one is cursed to be his victim, I think. I told you I had a strange dream, but you did not listen. In this dream, I was you, but you were not my son. It was his son. Those were the 2 people on the photo. You entered the room. But I am not there. There's an open book on the thing. There are a few words on the page. Spider. Previous keeper disappeared. Okay, so we were both here. The previous keeper disappeared. No one lives under the lighthouse. By Marevo Collective. Huh. Artsy. Okay. Let me try and brain this. Long week, thought I'd drop in. Say hi, shed the love. Thank you, Para. Mwah. I hope you get some rest. Nani? Okay, so because we got some answers through the cards. The previous keeper disappeared. Probably, I don't know, he's gone. Maybe swallowed up by the curse or something. And a man and his son came to the island to act as keepers. Because I did react to this. Being alone, I don't think a lone lighthouse keeper is a good idea. It will give you cabin fever. It's really dangerous. And they got engulfed by the curse from the people that lived here before that had sacrificed themselves to a demon or some sort of false deity that tricked them. That's the spider thingy. And the spider thingy has trapped them in this either time loop or this kind of separate reality. It's not quite real. It's not quite base reality, at least. It's sort of like hell, or yeah. It trapped them in its own reality, which was conjured and brought to this island when they sacrificed themselves to the demon. And one of them was kind of in a time loop, going back and forward, trying to just be the lighthouse keeper. The other one devoured him, or was always in a cycle of trying to kill him because he is possessed by the demon. That's what I read from the cards, because there was a lot of cycling, in the major arcana's achievements. Hey, look, tarot cards. Hangman. Then your fate was revealed. Sometimes there's only one way to get away from the darkness. Okay, can we just talk about the death card and how everyone don't understand it? The card death of the major arcana in tarot is not about death at all. It's not actually a bad card, but it's a major change. Think of it as a lot of religions just thinking death is another step. It's not the end by any means. It's either being reborn or transcending somewhere. That's what that is. So, but I'm assuming that's not what they're going for with this. There's the moon. Thought you've lost the way, but your inner light is enough. The magician. You followed the false sign. Yes! There we go. Yes. It was a false deity. Yes. Now the island is cursed. And they're cursed to be there forever. Yeah, definitely not so negative. However, if you get the tower card, you're screwed. The tower is an image of a tower falling apart. And that one is the bad one. That's literally everything bad happening. That's things completely crumbling. It's underwater now. Oh, that is true. It is underwater. I don't know what that means, though. Interesting. Yeah, that's my reading of the game. I may be wrong. How do you like it? Sure was different. Very artsy. So it appears to still have a lot of tech stuff to figure out. via like OBS stuff, which I will. But also why these games suddenly aren't working. Or maybe they just never did. But it's so strange that they work when I'm not streaming. So yeah, more troubleshooting. I hope you enjoyed this though. It wasn't as eventful as these streams tend to be, but it was thought provoking and different. You like the game? You would rather have a tower than 10 of swords. 10 of swords is bad. Wait, which one is 10 of swords? It's been a long time since I did tarot readings. Well, I'm glad you liked the game. It was fun. Not what I planned, but it was nice. Thank you, everybody. Okay, let's see here. We are going to go and raid someone. Yay! Appreciate new things. It was good. Yeah, we might do another spooky stream. We'll see. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what to do. I have a bunch of ideas. I wanted more funny spooks, but this was chill spooks. Different spooks. Thank you so much, everyone. Please be good to one another. I am going to go and rest. Let's see here. I'm gonna go and bed Lily. She's very sweet. You've seen her before. And thank you for your gifts today, everyone. Please be good to Lily. And I will probably sit down and figure some tech stuff out. If you like what I do, you can support me on Patreon. Drop a follow, maybe. Thank you, again. And join our Discord. It's a very, very nice, cool community. That reminds me, I gotta shrink that one down. There we go. Spider. Heck. Will be our call, I think. Spider heck. There we go. Alright. Appreciate you all. Please be good to one another. Be good to yourselves. And I will see you tomorrow. There's only going to be 3 streams, I think, next week because I'm going away for the convention. Yeah. Also, I can see there's some scuff on the screen. Man, oh well, that's what I'm gonna do. Bye everyone. Have a good one. Love you. Appreciate you. We am Simi. Lovely.